Another white knuckle moment with the budget and hitting the debt ceiling. And just look at Politico today and some of these quotes where you have people like Pat Toomey questioning whether or not they should be trusting Paul Ryan. Like last time I checked, the guy's a really conservative guy and they don't trust him on some of these issues. And you have the House saying there's not going to be a compromise. John McCain, all these Republicans they can meet all they want with the White House Chief of Staff. They're not going to compromise on a fiscal deal. They're not going to raise more taxes. They're not going to do the things that the president wants to do on entitlement reform, and which means we're going to hit that debt limit. And these, again, you have the same group of people saying we might allow the government to shut down, and we've been there and everyone blinks, but I don't think you can keep trusting that the Republicans will blink, because with each passing month, it's not like they're softening up. They're getting more hardline. They feel they're getting good results back home.
Right, and that might be another tactic of Obama's. They really believe that when they take it to the people, they get some response, that Obama is likable, that even though Congress as a whole is polling badly, the Republicans are polling even slightly worse, and maybe this is part of the strategy to make them look like obstructionists even further. I don't know if it'll work though.
I mean, that's the big piece of this. What he's doing is setting that stage for framing the argument heading into September. It's to use that megaphone he has to set up the budget fights, because I mean, you're right. It's hard to see. It gets worse every time for these guys, and there's no illusions in the White House about their ability to get a budget compromise. McDonough's out there talking to them. They've seen no progress.
Right.
No one thinks it's really possible. So where does that leave you? It leaves you with a shutdown. It leaves you with a patch. It leaves you with just nothing that sort of gets to the root of the root of the problem. It's
one problem has been like that. At least Republicans look at the history. It's true that Obama can inflict pain in presidential election years, but it's not true that he has a demonstrated record of inflicting pain in the midterms, right? Like they won big with a very similar strategy of obstructionism and blaming Obama in 2010. And look, they obviously think that they can replicate that in 2014, that there's no penalty for inaction.